I'm not a volleyball streamer, unfortunately. However, I am very good with handling balls. I'm very proficient with ball handling. Huh? Hi everybody, welcome back to another special episode of Giri's Kitchen. This week, I'm learning Hungarian food with the lovely squchan. I'm really excited. I'm really interested in what we're going to be making today, so follow along to the video. And if you want to see the rest of the stuff, make sure you click like, subscribe, all those wonderful things, and let's get on with the cooking. I have chicken breast.
You know, you have to spank it first. Otherwise, the recipe doesn't work.
It requires me to beat my meat first?
Yes, of course.
Let me try to do it sensually the way the TikToker does it. This is what he does, okay? He strokes it like this. He rubs it up and down, right? And then he goes like, ha! Just like that.
When I do the cooking for this dish, I like to chop my meat up to like little cubes, kind of like a dice.
How much chicken was I supposed to use in total? I don't actually remember.
75 decagrams.
75 decagrams is 750 grams. So what squchan showed me, basically, she asked me if I had this pasta maker thing where it's like a pot on the bottom, an attachment on the top that's flat, kind of like a flat disc like this, but there's holes in it. So I don't actually have the exact pasta maker at home, but my mom does have a steamer. It does have holes in it, so I was hoping that I can kind of use a scraper and kind of put the dough on one side and kind of just push it along.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a challenge.
So chicken is done.
We're gonna chip some veggies.
I have mushrooms here. How would you like me to cut the mushroom?
I always cut them small, but if you prefer it, you can keep it just like sliced. I don't like chewing on them because it's like chewing on your grandma. Like, it's very gummy feel.
Can you say that one more time? I think I heard wrong. Just one more time.
No, it's like chewing on your grandma because old people are so like chewy and soggy and yeah.
For the garlic, do you just want me to mince it, or do you want me to like do like a really coarse chop? How are you looking for?
Minced is fine. I'm eyeballing that paprika in front of you. To ask, did you buy powdered paprika?
It's powdered paprika, yeah. How should I cut the pepper? And how much pepper should I use? I think you told me one medium pepper, but this is quite big. Do you want me to cut all of it, or just these two are okay? I
usually cut it up to like tiny dices because the paprika takes quite a lot of time to actually cook together. So if it's too big, it's going to be just like crunchy.
You wanted to do like fine dice, right?
Yeah. And then give it to my mouth.
And I give you this long one. Would that be okay? Here, open up. Stop it! For the tomato, how did you want me to cut it?
Okay, for the tomato, picky people peel the skin, but I'm always too lazy, so I don't. So if you are talented, you can peel the skin. If you suck like I do, then I just YOLO it and cut it to small cubes.
Did you want the onions to be sliced or diced?
Tiny. Chop.
So diced, I guess?
Correct!
So we get the oil.
So what goes into the pan first? The oil is getting...
Onion.
I also have garlic. So I do the garlic later then?
No, you can put the garlic now too. You should be cooking it till the onion turns a little bit transparent-ish.
Oh, well, what's the heat? Medium heat? High heat?
I usually do medium because otherwise I always burn everything. Oh, I just realized that I think you started to cook in a not right pan.
Wait, oh no! What pan? Okay, I can turn it off.
The reason why I'm saying it, because we will have to later pour like liquids and stuff into this. That seems a little bit too flat.
So I need one pan for hot water pasta and one pan for the stew, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so is there anything that I can use to substitute the spice or the sweet paprika powder?
Just listen, if it's too spicy or just you have the spicy one, just put a pinch of sugar to it.
Okay, I added a bit of sugar.
The only thing is that we use a lot of paprika and it's mainly for the color. So if you don't put enough in it, it like has zero color.
Should it be red or green? What color are we looking for?
It should be like an orange. But we will see, maybe the tomato will give a little bit. It's okay. If the onions are transparent-ish, the meat can go in.
Okay, so the chicken is cooking. Should I add in other ingredients or salt and pepper or anything like that?
Yeah, so what you do now is that you put the tomatoes and the paprika next to it, and you have to bring water and fill up the pot as far as the chicken dish.
Okay.
And we will continue to cook it.
Wait, and the mushroom as well, or no?
The mushroom is not. We will have to get the salt and pepper to taste.
Okay. No,
Do you
you're
have
teaching me, so it's gonna be
red?
good. Red. I have red food coloring. Let me think. Red. I don't have saffron because I know if you want it to be like orange, saffron can do that as well. But I don't have saffron.
Because I'm afraid to say to put more paprika powder in it because it might get too spicy.
I'm okay with adding extra paprika. Add in a bit of paprika, or the one that I have, which is not the Hungarian kind, but hopefully I'll add a little bit of color. Okay. So
Yes.
while that's happening, what should we do next?
So the thing is that we don't put the raw mushrooms into it because why the fuck? I don't know. And what we do is that we usually cook it a little bit on butter or oil, whatever your preference is, so that it shrinks a little.
Oh, so you don't actually want to cook it in the stew. You want to cook it separately?
Yes.
Or we can, if it can wait, then we can wait until the chicken is mostly done, and then saute the mushrooms at the end, and then put it in together. If that works. But I can get a second stove if you want me to.
We can start on the pasta if you want. Okay, so you will need flour, eggs, water, and salt.
I have to measure it out though, so you just tell me how much you need, and then I'll measure it out in front of you.
Get like 25 decagram of flour. I know, my decagrams. I know.
25 decograms, so 250 grams of flour.
You will need 1 deciliter of water.
So do I just knead the dough a little bit, or?
It has to be soft enough, remember, to go through the holes.
So what consistency are we looking for?
It should be a little bit like drippy. This pasta is very hard to ruin, so don't worry. I don't think you will need more water to it because we don't want it to be completely liquid either. It's not like a pancake batter. It has to be still thicker.
Okay, I'm gonna boil the water. Water is boiling. Do I salt the water?
Yes.
I put it on the top?
Yeah, you gotta put it onto the top, squeeze it with your spatula.
The holes are closing up. Oh my god. The water is so hot. The holes are closing up. Like it's closing. It's seizing
You gotta be
in front of me.
Giri. You have to be faster than it would cook on the top.
Oh my god.
Gotta be speed.
I'm working as fast as this is like level. Okay,
I
so
told
far.
you, it's a workout. It's a workout. How do you
I'm
think you're so
sweating. Do you know how
muscly?
hot it is in Canada right now? Oh my god, I'm so
Stop whining.
Oh, it actually looks pretty good. It kind of looks how it should be.
Really?
There we go. Yeah.
Really?
Get
Are you
down.
just saying that to be nice, or is that true?
It
looks
looks
good.
a little bit like a semen, but...
I was just
you
gonna
know,
say, it looks like sperm, dude. Okay, so should I put this in the stew or put it in a separate bowl for now?
Well, the stew is not done yet. We still haven't used the sour cream and the thing, so we cannot yet.
Okay, so now that I have a second stove, I can actually start
Yes.
sauteing the mushrooms. Would you like me to do that?
Yes, please.
I'll show
Pick
you
it
what the
up.
stew looks like. The stew looks like
Let me
this.
see. The color is wrong. Half of the ingredients are wrong, but I can fix you. Copium.
Wait, half
fix
the
you.
ingredients are wrong? Half
Well,
of it?
I mean,
Is that
it's
much?
the wrong bell pepper, but it's fine.
God damn it.
Oh, the paprika in the dish is wrong.
This is the
It's okay.
the
Copium.
Western blasphemized version Hungarian food. I want to put this as a disclaimer, right? Video editors.
I got you, homie.
This is like a blasphemized Western version that a Chinese girl is trying to do. So don't copy the recipe, but make sure you get the right ingredients. Do as Sku says, not as I did.
It's okay. I believe it's going to be amazing. Yeah, I will need you to get your tiny whisker again. Giri, did you ever mix any sour cream into a hot dish?
I don't think so.
So what we will do is that first of all, we will put the sour cream mixed with flour because it has to thicken. You will whisk it. And then very slowly and gradually, we'll have to add the hot liquid into this mixture. first just 1 spoon, whisk it together, another spoon, whisk it together. And then when it's lukewarm, you can put it into the dish. Yes, you take sour cream first.
How much is it again? What's the weight?
Cream, it should be 5 deciliter, but I don't know how much you have.
I have a 500 milliliter tub of sour cream.
That's perfect. Then we need all of it.
Okay, and then
Yes.
you said a little bit of flour. How much flour, or is it just like eyeballing?
Yeah. So the way I see it, your stew is very liquidy. It's borderline a soup. So I would say put at least 2 or 3 spoons of flour into it, so that because this flour will thicken it a little bit. Yeah, we just need the liquid just only to even the temperature out, because otherwise it will
I'm
curdle.
so scared.
You have
I don't
to-
understand how I can literally learn how to French a chicken with Nemu, but I can't make proper pasta or Hungarian food with scu. Like, am I stupid, or am I just like so talented that I just like
it's going
fuck
to
up
be
like
great.
like
It's going to
like
be
literally
great. Be brave. Pour it in, woman. You will have to add much more liquid. It has to be lukewarm. Also, I think
dying
we can
here.
throw in the mushrooms too before we put the cream in.
the mushrooms
Kind of
in
forgot
here.
about the mushrooms. Not into
mushrooms
the
in
cream, into the pot.
In
to
the soup,
boiling
right?
pot. Yeah, into the soup. It shouldn't be a soup, but yes.
So normally when you make it, it's supposed to be a lot thicker than this, like minus 2 wet, even before the sour cream.
I think we can fix it. I think we've added enough. It's just going to be nice, creamy, and juicy.
It's not bad. It's not cold for sure.
If you say it's not cold, then I think you still need a little bit more.
So it has to be
It
like
should be
warm-ish.
Yeah, it has to be warm, otherwise it will curdle.
Okay, this is good.
Who
This
needs
is good.
measuring gun? Okay, okay.
It's warm. It's warm.
Then we will have to pour it into the everything and pray to the gods, to the ancestors.
A little bit. Okay, moment of truth, folks. Moment of truth. Everyone, don't look at
Yes.
me.
I believe.
Slowly.
No
Slowly.
curdle.
Slowly.
I believe. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's okay, you did it.
Yay! Okay, everyone, you can look now. You can look. I succeeded. You can look. Everyone, you can
Beautiful.
look again. Let's
Absolutely
go.
beautiful. Yes, one note, because the cream can be a little bit sweet, you might need to add a pinch of salt. And you have to wait for it to thicken, because the flour will thicken it a little bit,
Yeah,
so that it
yeah,
will
yeah.
be heavier.
All right, Onibro is tasting. What would you rate this dish? It's just overall really good. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Let's fucking go. 9 out of 10. And here we have our completed dish. I made Hungarian food today. It's a cream. It's a creamy chicken stew with veggies and homemade pasta. I'm really excited to try. I think it looks absolutely delicious. And thank you, squchan, for taking the time out to teach me how to make your favorite meal. Thank you so much.
Yay, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. I hope you have fun. And guys, you know what to do. If you want to keep up with regular content from me, make sure you subscribe and the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! 20 seconds.
Let's go.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Beautiful.
Am I doing it?
Push it. Push it.
I'm pushing. I'm
Kitty.
pushing.
You
I'm
can
pushing.
do it.
I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
Get
I'm
the
pushing so
little
hard.
ones in the water.